need an intro.
Hey, Mary, we are
Hi.
live.
Well, hi, it's such a pleasure to talk with you.
I know. I'm so excited to see you today. So I am live from a cigar bar here in Las Vegas today because Brian decided we had to stay here and smoke another cigar. But
Isn't that interesting? We're live in my office with nothing like that here.
I guess one in Vegas, right?
Right.
So anyways, outside of that, how are you doing today?
Doing really well, having a good day, busy day as always. And JC Gury has a lot of busy days, like every day, making signs for all these people.
I feel like every time I talk to you guys, y'all are going and blowing like nonstop. Like y'all are the most active people I know.
Well, we do travel. We try to incorporate vacation in with the trade shows, but then we actually do a little vacation here and there. But we're in and out a lot. So, yeah.
Wow. So do you want to get our interview started?
Let's go for it. I'm ready to go.
Awesome. So can you give us a brief overview of what JC Gury is all about?
I would love to. I'm actually going to take a picture of my dad real quick.
Yes.
And I wasn't ready for this, but here's a picture.
I think this
Some
is
people
really
watching
sweet.
this will have met my dad. This is my dad, Joe Kinda, at his desk. Wait a minute, I'm going the wrong way.
No, that's perfect.
And a lot of people watching this may have met him over the years. He started doing JC Gury. He bought it in 1970 and it turned into production in about 1980. And we started in the garage, and it's that family business where it's my mom and me, my brother, slowly got into making aluminum signs. And we learned, there's a learning process, with let's improve it this way, let's do that, let's add Mylar, let's do the good inks, let's get printing presses. It was a lot of growing pains, but we're all about making custom signs for people. We find generic ones people don't want those. They want their name, their phone number, their identity, and they're proud of their product.
I love that. And didn't y'all just start making like really fancy reflective signs?
Very fancy what?
Reflective signs.
Well, yes, that's funny because that was usually reserved for the security industry for yard signs. And one or two, who was it? Was it Ranch Fence that had the first reflective?
Yes.
And then there was, I forgot the second one, Jackson Fence was the second one. Then Dan Blanc decided I need to be in this team. So he went to reflective, and now it's getting to be a big deal in the fence industry. And it makes sense because your signs are up on fences. People drive by, headlights hit them, and wow, they can see your name.
Yes, I love that. That is so exciting.
It is.
I know that you're working on lots of them, and I know y'all made one for Mr. Fence kind of like perfectly on accident.
That was Heidi took care of that. She's awesome. You guys will all meet her again at the fence show. She's our supervisor in the office, and nothing gets past her. She's a perfectionist, gets all your art and copy and colors out there to the shop perfectly, working with the artists, with the customers. And Mr. Fence, boy, they went back and forth. Nobody could do what he wanted. And Heidi listened, they talked, and she told him what we could do. And I give the credit to Heidi and our art department, man. And even our printing, because they got it right.
Heidi is amazing. Yes.
She is very amazing.
So my next question for you.
A lot of fun and a sweet person too.
Yes, she is. She really is. So my next question for you is, will you be at demo days?
Will I be at the fence games?
At demo days, yeah, fence wars.
Demo days. Well, we're driving in that morning. We plan to be there and root everybody on. Since we make signs, we don't make fences, so I wouldn't know anything about how to do any of that. But I can learn from watching, and we'll cheer them on. If they have alcohol, I'll definitely have an alcohol beverage. And then our booth will be inside in the
on the show floor.
Yeah, on the show floor, yeah, and we'll have that set up. Heidi and Lou will be at the show as well as Mark and myself. It's going to be that busy. So, but we will be at the demo days, and I'm anxious to see that. I really don't know what to expect. So,
Me either, and I'm organizing it.
okay. And you're organizing it. But I think I'm bringing my cowboy hat. I'm going to wear a cowboy hat and some boots and shorts.
I'm so excited. That's going to be so awesome. So what
Yes.
can we expect to see at your booth this year?
Funny you should ask, Susan. Well, first we're going to our great big display this year. We haven't brought it out in like 15, 20 years. It's floor to ceiling so we have more room for more signs to display in different sizes, a variety of colors and products and our foam back so people can really see what we do. But we're also going to be having, I think it's 2 chain link, is it 4-foot length chain link fence in our booth where we're having the fence sign competition and people adhere their fence sign to the chain link fence. We're going to have zip ties. And the sooner you come in there and put them up, the more people can vote for your sign.
I
So
love
we're
it.
going to have voting, and I think we're going to put out the voting rules. I don't know if I should go over them on the podcast or not.
If you have them, you're welcome to, but you do have to bring your sign.
You have to bring your sign. You may not take a sign off of our display. The end. No. And you have to bring your own. And 1 vote per person. We're going to have different ways you could vote. I think Susan's providing an iPad, an app on our phone, and maybe you could write your name on a business card. And at the fence show, people will be counting the votes.
Yes.
Any other questions? I'm sure you can ask us or anyone here, but we'll direct you and help you out. It's going to be really fun. We're going to have a lot of interesting signs.
And prizes.
Yeah. And there's prizes. First, second, and third place. We're going to offer first place with a $500 or a 500 gift card. We're not sure yet. And I believe
Mary, can you make me a fence sign?
Just one? Do you know how much one sign would?
Just one, so I can enter the competition and then win that prize.
Oh, there you go. How many? Do you want like 15 colors on it?
Yes.
Oh, that would be very interesting. We'll just do lines that says Susan Worley and then all these lines of colors with fence things. We could do that, Susan, but it'd cost you a lot.
I love it. I love it. Well, I saw your ad in the Fence magazine where FWA members do get a discount on their first order. So maybe I'll use that.
There you go. Yes. When you guys tell us your first time you're FWA and first time you're ordering, we will offer a discount to you for placing the order. But you got to remind us. We're not going to know. So you have got to let us know if you place an order or when you do.
Love it. Love it. And so you guys are donating a bunch of stickers to the women of FWA. We want to thank you so much for that. I know
pleasure.
I know that you had some other kind of really great ideas to help raise money for the women of FWA.
Well, that's a funny story. So many of you women, your husbands or you're involved with the fence industry. We just do signs. I don't know the fence parts. We happened to tour Brian Fredrickson's facility, Las Vegas Fence, about a month or 2 ago. We were out there and he was showing us all the parts. He was hanging up these like gate things that you clamp the gate when you close the gate, chain link fence. And I went, that looks like an earring to me. And he's like, what? He goes, well, and Yadira goes, well, some people see it as this, you see it as jewelry. Let's go with it. So then I started thinking if there's a couple fence parts that might be a fun necklace or earrings that we would wear to support the industry, maybe we could find some kind of jeweler that could make something or a charm bracelet. It's a thought that we could have them made and then people could donate for them and get them. So let's put it out there. If anybody knows anybody that could do that, let's do it.
I think if there's not a better platform to find somebody to help us make this happen, I don't know where we would, right?
I know. Well, I'm going to look into it. I haven't been home, but I'm going to look into it as well. Veronica Richardson said she was going to try to find someone as well. So we'll see what we can come up with, ladies. Would that be fun, though, to wear a piece of equipment that your husband uses on his everyday work? It'd be kind of interesting and fun.
I agree. I love it. I love it. Okay, Mary, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Is there anything you'd like to say before I bring the rest of the women of FWA on?
No, it's just a pleasure to be a part of it. I love what you guys are doing. It's wonderful. It's informative. It's a caring group, and I'm really proud to be a part of it. So thank you.
Aw, thank you, Mary. You make us feel so special.
Well,
Okay.
you're wonderful. You're Wonder Woman, Susan. I'll tell you that.
Aw, thank you so much. Okay, girl, I'm gonna let you go. You are
Okay.
allowed to get off after this. Thank you so much for doing this, and we'll talk to you soon.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Y'all, look, I got my girls here tonight. Okay, so this is a Women of FWA check-in. It is the busy season, so it is hard to get us all together. It is hard to get these podcasts scheduled and stuff like that. But Michaela, what's going on this month?
We have our happy hour. I know, June 15th.
BYOB.
Wow, yeah. June 15th. It's gonna be great. It's a women's happy hour, so it's gonna be 3 Pacific, 4 Mountain, 5 Central, 6 Eastern. There's gonna be icebreakers and trivia and prizes. It's gonna be a lot of fun, and I think opportunity just to hang out with everyone and get to know everyone better, you know?
No, I'm excited about it. I think we should do this at least like once a quarter. Like, bring us all together, connect us. Like, Andrew, you're gonna be there, right?
Fingers are crossed. I have my son's birthday party that day, so hopefully I get everything squared away before then. So,
but I know that most of the group's going to be there. We have a meeting next week to kind of like go over it and like test the whole like process out with the trivia and the icebreakers. So I think it should be a lot of fun.
I'm excited for it because there's so much, you know, like videos like this. I'm obsessed with them. Also, I'm obsessed with Mary. Where did she come from? I love her.
I know, like seriously, she makes me feel so good. I FaceTimed her today and she answered it.
Stop.
No, seriously. Her and Mark in the car, they're like, "Hey, Susan, what's up, girl?"
I'm like listening to her as she's talking, and I'm like, my heart just exploded.
Yes, seriously. No, she's been super awesome. Like I said, she's donating something like 1,000 stickers to our booth, custom ones, different colors, depending on your preference. And then she even talked about like, you know, maybe we should have t-shirts again at our booth, and like said, you know, reach out to other people, and like she would be happy to help sponsor with somebody else, because like we want them on the back to say powered by. So they'll hopefully they'll say powered by JC Gury and powered by insert Vince name there. You know what I mean?
I think that'll be awesome. She's great. I love her.
Me too. Okay, so what have you guys been up to like this week? I'm in Vegas, so like it's like super stupid hot. Michaela, what's going on in your life?
Literally nothing. I think we're like at the slow kind of point in our life, you know, that I'm just like, it's great.
Really? Because
Yeah.
I literally text you every day and was like, hey, can you do this on social media? Can you manage this on social media?
Listen, okay, besides our social media, running that, it's great. No, just the social media, really. I love the content that we're putting out, and I love interacting with the people. We need more interaction though, from our private group, from our page. If you see something, just like it, leave a little comment, throw up a little GIF or whatever, you know, those are my favorite. Just say hey.
So you're going to be mad at me, Michaela, because like you should be running our Instagram page like full time. So I've had a problem here recently where I can't get our lives to stay on Instagram, but it's because I didn't have a button turned on.
It's okay. It's all right.
You see Andrea like laughing at me down there. Andrea, what's going on in your life? I'd like to know that.
Oh, you know, just everything under the sun. Yeah.
Are you getting our booth?
Mom life and, you know, planning out the booth for Women of FWA. Sorry, my dog is pushing my table. We're going to I'm hoping, my fingers are crossed, that we can find a perfect neon sign to like draw attention. Cause like we want to be the best booth that you go to. We want that neon sign that's like, hey, what's that over there? Oh, that's the Women of FWA. We're going to have couches. You come hang out, you chill, you learn everything about Women of FWA. or not, whatever. We're just going to be like the chill hangout booth. Really, we want the neon sign and us ladies to be the center of attention.
100%. Listen, I talked to people like Benji and his wife, Jen. She didn't come to the Fence show last year because she's like, I don't want to follow him around and just like be bored to death. And I'm like, what? I'm going to put you to work, girl. And she's like, I'm coming. I said, come sit in our booth with us. Come hang out with all these wonderful women. Come find out like about your husband's business, but also like about our lives. Like, we're not sitting around talking about Fence all the time, Andrea and Michaela. Like, I'll call y'all and be like, y'all, guess what happened in the Fence world? Listen to all these Fence words. No.
Yeah. I love Fence.
I mean, we talk about that too.
No, I attended a Fence show last year for like the last part of just like the actual show floor itself. And to be fair, I kind of abandoned Cole. Same as Cole. Cole would be like, oh, I'm going to check this out. I was like, cool, I'm going to go check this out. Because, like, what am I don't know this. I know what you tell me. This is like a whole new world for me. It was really fun.
No, seriously. It's from a very different experience. I've been an exhibitor at shows in the past. And, of course, Fence Show 2023 was my first time actually, like, hosting an entire show. But like this year, I'll be able to spend a little bit more time with the women of FWA, and I'm excited. Tiffany, it's going to be your first year. Where are you coming from? Like, that's super exciting. We want you to come and sit with us and hang out with us. And hold on, isn't like Thursday Women of FWA Day like at the Fence show?
Oh yeah, yeah. It is. It's going to be great. Who's talking? Are you talking?
I know, right? I know. It's really loud here, and I know y'all can't tell, but I can tell.
That's
You're
so
talking.
funny. Okay. I think we're gonna do our happy hour at somebody's booth. I don't know if we're saying who it is.
Say it.
JC Gury. So exciting. I know. Mary was
that's
on.
Super exciting.
Like, let's just do it at the booth. And I was like, girl, let's do it at the booth. I'm excited.
So yeah.
It's going to be great.
Time to gather. We'll send a push notification that the happy hour is starting. We'll make an announcement and we'll let everybody know that it is being held at the JC Gury booth. And I mean, we'll even be able to all vote on the fence sign competition, which is super exciting.
Mm-hmm. Have a little drink.
Girl, have a little drink.
Cheers.
And then from there, we'll go into our breakout session, right?
Yeah, we can conga line down there.
Yes, I love it.
Yes, grabbing people.
Yes, no, I love it. It's going to be a really great time. Last year, I missed out on it, and I know both of you didn't get to experience either. So it's going to be brand new. It's going to be fresh. It's going to be a whole new group of people, but it's going to be even more personal than it was last year. I heard last year that, you know, women were sharing their stories and connecting and adding those contacts to their phone that they never had before. You know what I mean? We're talking about fence women business owners. We're talking about installers. We're talking about admin and the administrative side of your business. We're talking about wives, girlfriends, mothers, sisters, bringing us all together as a group. And I think that's what makes us different and special. And can I just say, I love you two guys. I couldn't do it without you. Y'all bring a perspective to this that I don't have. And y'all bring so much value to the team as a group. And I appreciate that very much.
Thanks, Susan. Stop getting sappy on me. I'll cry.
I know. Brian made me day drink. It's only 3:47 here.
Oh my god.
And we've been here for a while.
I love
it. It's a busy day.
No, I
it's
love
5
it.
o'clock somewhere.
Yeah, I love this group. I love you guys, you know.
I'm
excited to meet new people. Right. That's what I'm excited about.
So outside of that, how's mom life going?
You know, another day.
Another day, another dollar.
Yeah, kinda. Veronica's here.
Where?
She just said I'm here.
Where? I'm here.
Right
Hold on,
here.
You have to let her in.
Let me scroll my screen down. I don't know how to do that.
Oh no.
There she is. B Dizzle in the house.
What up?
You're
I
welcome.
hate you so much for being so late. But what is going on in your life? Because you have kind of a great story to tell, right?
Yeah. So let's talk about it.
Let's talk about
Often
it.
in this industry and in the roles that we're in and this time of year, we realize that sometimes you have to third party some stuff out, right? Like it's time to, put this in someone else's hands and to trust them and to take it off your plate, your internal team's plate, and try to make some processes run a little bit smoother.
Yes.
And I'll tell you, in doing that, I have learned the very hard way that it is still your responsibility to go through and to make sure that they are doing things the way that they are supposed to be doing them. We have learned a very valuable lesson in the last few weeks. And one that could have, if it wasn't caught the way that it was caught, and if I wouldn't be who I really am in the depths of my soul, we could have lost team members over it. We're talking about their paychecks. We're talking about their livelihood. We're talking about their health insurance. We're talking about the reason why they show up every day. It's not because of my smiling face. I can guarantee you that. And I have said this, that, it's your responsibility as an owner or as a manager of an organization to double check pricing, to double check your vendors, double check your general liability insurance, to double check all these things. And I definitely learned a lesson that if you're going to hire a payroll company, it's the same situation.
But can I just jump in for a second? You say you learned it the hard way, but I will have to say you gave them the smackdown in the process.
Yes, I will tell you that as a company, we did not lose any money. The payroll company that we are currently using is coming out of pocket about $10,000. It took a lot of hours and a lot of work. So I guess, you can't say that I learned the hard way, but it just, instead of me doing my due diligence often and going through and just double checking things, it could have saved a lot of time and headache. But I guess that's the hard lesson that I learned. But yeah, it did not take a big hit to our bottom dollar. It did not affect our teams the way that they wanted it to. They wanted to hand out $76 paychecks to guys that are working, 60, 70 hours a week because they made some major errors when it came to benefits. And then they wanted to take back all this money plus some and be okay with those kind of paychecks. And I'm not. So, it was lesson learned.
It's frustrating, but here's the thing. I know you love your team, but I think your commitment to working that hard and your work ethic speaks volumes, because you went in with a level of confidence, even though you were stressed out, even though you were losing sleep, even though you were worried about the lot. And I know the world doesn't know this, and I do. They know it now. You know what I mean? I know that was super hard, but like all four of us here, the level of work ethic that we bring to the table is unmatched anywhere. It doesn't exist almost anymore. And I want to bring that back. And I just have to say so much for you, Veronica, that it's not just your love for your team. It's literally the fact that you wake up in the morning and know you have a job to do. And no matter what, you're going to make sure it happens. Michaela.
I have a
Same
team to take care of. Yes. And not just my team, but their team at home. And then, Mark and Alan's complete families. And, it's a lot, but I go into it every day with what can I do to make everybody else's life easier? Their jobs are not easy. The tasks that we're assigning to them are not easy. There's a lot of that stuff that I wouldn't do. I don't ask my team to do anything that I wouldn't do, but I don't want to do it. So whatever I can help keep inside and internally and try to make things as easy as possible. That's my everyday goal. That is something, it does not matter the day of the week. It doesn't matter the season. It's what can we do to help make things easier for the guys.
No, agreed. That's company culture. That says a lot about your character and what you do for the team. Just like Michaela, I literally text her 24/7 and she's like, I'm on it. She's like, I'm at work, but I'm on it. Andrea, I literally call her in the middle of her shift and she's like, hey, what's up? And I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, I'm working. I'm like,
Yeah. Yep.
Ew.
on fin stuff or like health stuff, but I got you, girl. Like, we have built a team in the Women of FWA that is so unattainable as far as like personalities and capabilities and strength. And we just continue to grow. Like, Andrea, I'm sorry. What is your main job? Like, what do you do for a living?
I'm a CNA at a local hospital here in Colorado.
And then she puts in all the
Technically,
time.
I'm a glorified ass wiper, if you ask certain people.
No,
am I.
CNA is
So
not a
am
job.
I.
Yeah.
But really, I'm the one that's flipping your grandma and grandpa, pretty much.
Okay, speaking of work ethic, I'm going to step away from my camera for 2 seconds because I got to drop off FedEx.
Oh,
There we go. There we
Hold
go.
on. I'll be right back.
Michaela, this is not your only job. What do you do outside of this?
I'm a bartender.
I see you making your post. I just literally called you and was going to play a really mean prank on you. And you were like, please don't do that. I'm having a really bad day at work.
Literally, you did that. And I was like, I'm literally getting my ass kicked. I have tickets coming out the well, you know, like all this stuff. And I was like, I will literally have a mental breakdown right now if you do that.
And now I know I can't put mean jokes on you.
No, cry. I'm sensitive. Shane,
Who cried?
Shane is kind of coming at me now. And I'm like, please don't all cry.
Shane's coming at you.
Where in the world is Shane Catton right now?
Where is he? He's probably at the airport.
You know, I'm pretty sure that I'm going to have a layover in Dallas like in 6 months. Like, I'll find him then.
Mm-hmm.
No,
I'll just,
at
like,
the bar drinking a Coors Light.
Ooh. Gross.
Yeah, ew, gross.
Now we can start questioning his taste in beer.
Wait, is that Miller Lite? I thought it was Miller Lite.
You're right. It's Shane Catton Miller Lite drinking, or Shane Miller Lite drinking Catton.
It's something.
Yep.
I don't know.
It's some nasty ass beer drinking, Shane. Ugh. Gross. So Susan Worley, what is new in your world?
Mhm.
Bro, don't even get me started. Brian be adding stuff every day. I don't know if y'all know this. We're all going on a fence cruise and I have to coordinate it.
The women of FWA are going, right?
Obviously.
Everybody's going. He literally bought fencecruise.com today because he didn't want this to take off and us not have the domain to make it happen.
Oh my
I
goodness.
feel like on a daily basis.
I can't.
But no, really great things. I spoke with Lisa with Greenwood Fence. They are going to be doing demo days. They're going to be showing how easy and simple it is to put together composite fencing. I got iFence down there. They are going to be at demo days. I know I haven't like released it to the public yet, but I'm trying to, spread them out. I don't want to release like 10 at a time and you forget that iFence is going to be there. You know what I mean? And then of course, made the mistake of emailing Mark twice in a row. Hey, get your booth at demo days. He's like, didn't I? And I'm like, yeah, you did.
He was talking to me. We have our team meeting every Tuesday at 9:00, and he's like, Veronica already knows this because I'm sure Susan's told her 3 times. I was like, oh yeah.
She's like, yeah, that's good. I'm like, thank God.
Like, I got it.
So yeah, no, working hard on demo days, making sure that it's successful. Hold on. Al Martin's wants a Guinness. I don't mind a Guinness. Very good option.
I'm an ice cold Guinness kind of girl. If I'm gonna drink it, it's gotta be ice cold.
I want ice on the
All
glass.
bottom.
Yes.
Yeah. So good.
I
love
remember
you,
being
Al.
in my 20s and drinking black and tans with my brother. Now my brother's 6 years older than I am. Like that's not a good thing.
Nope.
That was not a good life choice.
Love that for you.
Yeah, no, I like me some Guinness. But anyways, back to the story. So I just want the world to know that demo days is only on Tuesday. It does not affect show floor hours. It's going to be a full day of like hands-on, nonstop. Michaela will be there. Andrea will be there. Veronica will be there. This whole crew is coming in at least on the Sunday night before. Actually, I think on the Saturday we have plans, Veronica, right?
Yes.
Okay. So anyways, back to
Tentatively.
the
I
story.
still have to work on that.
But we will be setting up demo days either late Sunday evening, early Monday morning. I've got the demo days ambassadors working on like parts lists. Like if you want to donate parts, like get with me. I've got stain and seal experts. They're going to be actually spraying and staining products out there. I've got iFence who are going to show the ease of the process. I've got US Hammer, who I know, look at you looking at me, trying to make fence words. Anyways, it's going to be great. Can somebody take over now? Because clearly I don't know fence words anymore.
I think you're doing great. Keep
Right?
going with the fence.
You've got it. Like, I am so proud of you at this moment. Like, that was like a good whopping, like 50 fence words, like all in one description. Like, I'm all for it.
Well, I've got a really great team in place. It's Colby Bierman, it's Sean King, it's Adam Sims, it's Chance Roy. Like, they're really putting their heart and soul into this. They've given me parts list. We're not doing 100 foot of putting up wood posts, like boards. Like, that's too much. It's going to be 3 sections. So it's going to be really fun fence wars, really easy, really manageable. So I do expect us to have a team in place. Veronica, no, I won't be on your team because you don't even like to run. Michaela, me and you, girl. Andrea, I see you hustling as well.
Fine.
But straight up, like, not on my
If
fence
you
team, Veronica.
Me run, you all better run. Because it is not who can outrun one, it is who I can trip first.
Yeah.
It won't be me, V. It won't be me. I'll be out of there.
Well,
I am not about that life.
so. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for taking the time to jump on this episode. Thank you, even though you were late, Veronica, for showing up.
Somebody didn't send me the link, Susan K. Worley. I had to
I
count on the
did.
hero for that one.
No, I looked in the email. I don't think she was in it.
Disrespectful. You're supposed to lie for me, Michaela.
Well, I don't want to lie, Susan.
You know what it is?
I'll go
Yadira's-
check the email. I know how to work that email better than you do.
Yadira's email starts with office and Veronica's email starts with office. And so I might have had a few drinks already and just forgot it.
It was an honest mistake, honestly.
There we go.
I would say
Michaela.
I honestly left you out too.
Michaela, is there anything you'd like to say before we close out this evening?
No, I just love this group of women. I love what we're doing, and I'm so excited to see everyone in September.
Yeah.
It's going to be great.
Andrea?
I'm excited to see a full fence show. Like, I've only seen like 2 or 3 hours of one. Now I get to see the whole thing and hang out with my girls.
Joke's on you. You're not just seeing a few hours. You're working that show.
That's okay.
girl.
Right?
That's whatever.
You're going to come up with reasons to not join another one.
Right? Veronica, what's
Vacation
up with
for
you,
me.
sis?
Really, it's
Amen. It really is.
I think the main thing I want to touch base on to all the women that are watching this is we are doing another cocktail hour. We are doing another breakout session. We are doing more giveaways. We, as women of FWA, there's going to be a lot of similarities to last year, some major improvements. There's going to be more people. There are several women that are involved in Women of FWA that have education that's going to be happening. So it's an education with your peers. So please, like, keep an eye out on all of that. We'll be rolling out schedules for education. I know that Thursday is our day. I think we should just that should be pink day for everybody. And kind of like they do at the rodeos, for breast cancer awareness, Thursdays should be everybody wears pink. And then
I
it's
will
the
make it
Women of
happen from
FWA
here on
Day.
out. I
Yeah.
love it. I
So-
decree it right now.
So there's going to be a lot, as women. We started this ball rolling for the show in September, the week after last year, and what worked and what didn't work, and the feedback that we got from that show has been carried through this entire year and continues to be discussed and talked about. So keep an eye out for us. We're coming.
We're coming for you. I love that. Maybe it should be, you could sit with us. It should be hashtag we're coming for you.
Yeah.
Michaela was like, ugh.
Yeah.
A little creepy, but I kind of love it.
A little
The only thing I have
aggressive.
to say before closing out the show is if you aren't sure what to expect, shoot me an email, susan@defenshow.com. I'd be happy to give you a soft introduction to the group, make you feel welcome. That's our purpose. Our purpose isn't to alienate anybody. It's all about being inclusive. Again, being a fence owner, being a distributor, being a manufacturer, being
An
an
admin,
administrative
a
say,
secretary, any of
Yes.
it, a spouse, a
Like,
sister.
there's nobody we want to leave out. You have something to say, you have knowledge to share, and honestly, you need contacts as well as the rest of us. There were so many times, like Veronica said, I felt like I was sitting on an island and I had nobody to contact. That's not the case anymore. You have us, women of FWA at gmail.com. If that makes you feel more comfortable, I get those emails as well. And last but not least, me and Brian will be on Billy Grove's Gatekeepers podcast tonight, talking about, I'm not 100% sure. I'm just going to be there to show up as I'm told to do. So that's all I got, you guys.
You're pulling a Veronica. Just send it. Like, let's just do it.
Apparently,
Yeah,
we're doing a
like-
cruise too.
Yeah, I'm always like, Veronica, what are we talking about? And she's like, I don't know. We'll figure it out. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, and Susan comes on here and takes like 5 notes.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
I'm
guys,
driving. I'm just like, me.
are you looking at us and driving right now?
No, I'm parked now.
God. Okay, you
I
guys.
have my seatbelt on.
Amen.
Safety first.
So
Absolutely.
just a reminder, no one is allowed to have any events on September 13th, 2025. Until then, I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.